Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is Millennia in the Making episode 87. We're currently playing as Kaiser Wilhelm II, the grandchild of Kaiser Wilhelm I, the ironically named Fat. And Kaiser Wilhelm I was, of course, the son of Kaiser Ulrich III, and so on and so forth, all the way back to Duke Otto of Saxony, our original character. We've got a tournament to have, so let's just get that started. Yep, we're going to have a grand tournament, and let's get the timer on. And now with this grand tournament, we hope to get enough, I guess, opinion points is the best way of putting it, with the guys to get somewhere in terms of escalating crown authority. But before then, I wanted to mess with my spy master. I wanted to put him somewhere. Yeah, it doesn't really look great in terms of... Ooh, this place has 4 town infrastructure. There is where our spy master will go. Yeah, what is that? Shaka. Alright. Off you go, spy master. Study technology in Shaka, which is part of Arabia. Big journey for him. I think we've still got Pomerania under wraps. Yeah, we're actually doing pretty well there now. Good. I think that was a death message that popped up that I accidentally dismissed. No dramas. New Duke of Brabant. Oh yeah, it's only 20 gold, we'll pay him. Just to get a little bit more opinion. Come on, where's this tournament? Hurry it up. We have a call to war. It's a holy war for Antioch, which I think... You know what? Ah, it's down here. This is Antioch down here, if I remember right. Yeah, down there. We're going to sort of sit on this for a little while and hope that that tournament can start. Nope, and apparently that pissed off, so... I don't know where that has gone. Does it count as us refusing? No! Ah, it's because his war ended. So he really didn't need to bring us in on that because he already won it. Good job, Byzantine. Now we have a marriage offer from the King of Bulgaria. Between the former Kaiser's wife and this Prince of Bulgaria. Alright. No drama. And the succession in Pomerania is still being a bitch. We'll be able to swap to Primo after the 10 years though. It won't be such a big deal. And that will fix everything up. He claims. Where is this tournament? Come on. A lot of my time is occupied with telling people to stop murdering each other. There we go. Tournament for 2 months. We needed that to fire because otherwise, if we start declaring wars, it cancels it. Just says, well, you obviously can't do that. Why is the Italian occupying Genoa? Oh no, Burgundian is occupying Italy. as part of the Italian claim on Burgundy, which they're losing. Terribly. I don't have any claims. I have a claim on Parma for this girl here who doesn't matter. And the embargo war, of course. Which, you know what? It's actually a really good option for us now to go and do that embargo war. So we'll actually take this army down here to Latium, I think would be the start point for us. Yep. And we'll just raise our way up the coast. This guy has tragically been killed during the tournament. Most unfortunate. If we click don't bother me with such details, we just stop getting these messages, I think. This guy, oh, that's most unfortunate. He just happens to be a rival of mine. Yep, cool. You know, how many men does Italy actually have? Oops, I want this one, independent states. Well, we have 70,000, so fuck everybody, right? Italy... 7,000. Ireland has 6,000. I think that'll do. This guy got maimed. This guy got wounded. This guy's got killed. We could usurp the Kingdom of France now, by the way. I've just seen that message pop up. So we could come up here and say, hey, you know, usurp it. As long as he's not at war. But he is at war. One of our guys is trying to take Blois or something. And there's the civil war in Scotland that he's helping with. And I use help very liberally in this situation. So yeah, the embargo war with Italy. Excellent. We can improve keeps. The embargo war in Italy will have two purposes. The first is to get us money, which we don't really have too much to worry about. This guy won the tournament. This guy came second. Wow, 24. And this guy came third. A lot of minor plots uncovered all of a sudden. So we'll just end those as they pop up. Yep, stop it. Thank you. But yeah, this embargo war, not only will it give us the money, and it's a sizable amount of money too, if I've got it right. It's 305 or so gold. It raises all 5 of these trade boats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and opens them up for our Pisan guy to get. And that will sort of get us some more money. I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Pope's pissed off with our investiture law, so we're not going to follow the divine will. You know what? Let's pay him the gold. I mean, I know his opinion of us doesn't really matter. But it would be nice to, you know, not mess with him too much. And also, there is no way in hell that we are changing back to papal investiture anywhere. Tournament's over. So we immediately try for this. We need, oh my god, something like 145 votes. Come on, losers, vote for me. Vote. Vote early, vote often. Come on. We only need about 80 more. 80 more is such a huge amount. And of course, people are going to hate me after this because of the whole increased crown authority bullshit. But, well, fuck them. Right? They'll get over it. Plus, this has to happen. I can't keep on running around on elective. The opinion penalties for holding the kingdoms is just getting ridiculous. Come on, more of you. You only need about 50 or maybe 60 now. At least we're going to have enough money to bribe people if we absolutely have to. Come on. The other good thing about declaring war on Italy here is that the Italians are very easy to take war score off. But we probably won't have to come on over here to Corsica. Hey, I had a son. We called him Wilhelm. Sure. So now we need a new ambition. I think I wanted to improve my learning. Stewardship would be good. Actually, let's do martial. Let's improve our martial ability. Because that has a direct relationship to how many troops we can raise. I don't know why all you guys aren't voting for me. Come on. It's not a very hard decision. We don't really have anybody that we could easily release from jail. Like, they kind of have to be, for us to get an opinion boost out of it, they've got to be one of our vassals in the first place. So maybe this bishop? Sure. Okay, he fled to a court. That doesn't matter. We'll just keep on trying to imprison him. Because he's fleeing to courts in our realm. There we go. And we get 5 points of opinion out of that. He's honestly fine. We'll give him a little bit of money just to patch him up. No hard feelings, bro. Well, that got one more vote. Yeah, see? We're getting a few more votes out of this. That's what we'd like to see. Now, we need 34. 35 more votes and we'll have this. Alright. Well, let's get that war underway then. Oh. Ah. Spoleto is ruled by a child. Therefore, we could declare war for our claim on Spoleto, and also the claims of several other individuals, including my aunt. My aunts, that is, because they have claims on it as well. Yeah, A lot of claims just floating around. I don't want to give it to anybody who already has land, though. How old are these people? 11? Do I have an aunt who isn't a child? Apparently not. Well, some of these are for the county and duchy, some of these will be just for the duchy. I kind of really wanted to do that, yeah, I really wanted to do the embargo war, but we're one county away from claiming Italy. You know what? We can claim Italy whenever the hell we want. Let's do the embargo war. Okay, so usual things popped up. The alliance offer, the decision to conscript ships. We're just going to charge up the coast. Take out as many of these trade posts as we can, because they're all guarded by, 100 or 200 men. And then we'll see if we can smash the army, and everything will be good. And we have a de jure claim on Maine to press against the Irish fellow. And up here, just to, you know, round out the trifecta, we have some wars to deal with. Oh, we own land in Ostlandet and Uppland now. Because the guy here owned land in those places. Doesn't give us a cast a spell eye on the place, I feel. Also, we have one on Smayland again. Huh, that's kind of cool. We do have a truce with that guy though, so it doesn't matter. And yeah, no reasons there, and no reasons there. No reasons there, but we have one on this guy, or girl, that we will be taking. A holy war! Just get that movement going. Ah, yeah, it's cool. Go for it. And she'll call in Norse all over the place. Unfortunately, there's only really one bunch of Norse left, which is good. Because, well, the Norse can be a real pain in the ass if they get up, and I know that. Yeah, okay, so this guy's asking us to help him deal with an assassination claim. And the guy, we actually like the guy, so it's not my call. Deal with it. The Italian fight is the one I'm actually more concerned about. Because, well, the Irish can't really bring enough troops to deal with me here. The Italians might be able to form up enough troops to threaten this army as we proceed up the coast. Okay, so we want to go there, and then we'll go to Lucca. We won't bother, actually we will bother with Corsica because it's going to be incredibly easy to deal with. We just raise the Corsican troops, let them recover a bit of morale, and then we'll attack the place or let them just besiege it. And we put them down as soon as they finish the fight. Nice and easy. And we're just going to attack through this siege. Come on. And that should give us the 100% war score up here. Yep. Done. And we've kidnapped some people. Let's see if we can ransom them first. No for Sigrid. No for her. So let's just declare victory. Done. That has given us, unfortunately, a province which doesn't have a barony in it. But it is part of this sort of larger thing. We're not going to give it to him, he already owns a lot. We'll give it to this guy, he only owns one thing. So it was Jean Barreland. Enjoy. Now this guy here is Orthodox somehow. I don't know. Right, we've raised army levies so we can't declare any more wars at this stage in time. Which is fine. It's kind of, you know, the point. Gonna send our troops back down here to deal with this army here, because they will retake. Actually. They did retake the trade post just then, so we'll just go back down there, smack them around a bit. Be fine. Good. Plus 30 opinion with the Pope. Never a bad thing. If we ever finish converting places with our chaplain, we can send him to do the exact same job that the Chancellor is doing, just with a slightly lower chance for success. And I've got no reason to send the Chancellor anywhere else. Fabricate claims, don't care. If it's a Catholic realm, I can just get the Pope to give me a claim. If it's a infidel realm, I can do a holy war. If it's an Orthodox realm, we actually have trouble, because we can't get the Pope to give us a claim on an Orthodox realm. he can't do that. It's not part of his purview. 2 people. Yeah. Wow. Okay, let's just have a little look here. So we've got the Orbitello one here. Excuse me. So we're going to head up here and take on the one in Lucca. And it looks like we got this one too. Good, so we'll put down these levies. And come back up here and say, well, upland, huh? How would you like to lose everything that you have? And then we take everything that they have from them. And we can invest in a culture advance. We're going to do legalism. Done. So that's reduced the short reign period from 10 years down to 7.88, which is great. And when we invest in legalism again, we'll get +1 demand size, which will be awesome. Because then we can take Kempton and basically hold all of the stuff in our realm. Oh, Crown Authority, why do you hate me so much? The Duke of Baden. He's a Littlefinger. We can't excommunicate Littlefingers. If we do that, all the other Littlefingers will despise us. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so our current heir is Prince Johann. Ah, but we had a son, of course. We need to just swap our electives around a bit. Our son's name is Wilhelm. There he is, my son. Because a lot of these people are voting for King Johann because I'm voting for King Johann. So we just swap all these around. So that now I'm voting for my son. And hopefully these people change their votes. My Kaiser, many of your faithful subjects, myself included, feel that Duke Bartholomew, or Bartholomew II of Champagne, has amassed more power and titles than is warranted by his station. If you were to kindly advise him to abdicate the Duchy of Upper Lorraine to a vassal, know that this decision would enjoy our wholehearted support. Signed, Duke Bertrand of Burgundy. So, a commendable initiative, or I'll have no part in this scheme. Where is the Duke of Champagne? Where is Champagne? Is that this one here? No, it's Burgundy. This is Champagne. The Duke of Champagne... he has 2 duchies, but you know what? Alright. A commendable initiative, my friends. Now, this could result in the Duke being a bitch to us, and we got another 30 opinion points with the Pope. Wow. Exceptional. We may move our Chancellor because that's going to last for a while. Doing a good job though, isn't he? Let's see, are there any Orthodox provinces around here? There are tons of Orthodox provinces that we need to deal with. Ugh. Okay, let's just have a quick look. Bulgaria. Do we have any claims on you? We have a claim for Turkey. Really? Well, that's kind of pointless. It won't give us a claim on anything. So we'll send our Chancellor to fabricate claims in Berlad. And see how that goes. May not go too well, who knows. Okay, he has surrendered the title. He's a bit bitter with us about it, but, you know, that's alright. It may also inspire some more people to vote for us, by the way. Okay, our son's coming up. That's good. If we could just do something with this guy, it'd be great, but we can't. See, this is the point where imprisoning King Johann would be an appropriate thing to do for us. If we had the, reason to imprison him, but we don't. So we can't. We do have a reason to imprison this guy. He's raised his flag in rebellion. Well, that was a poor decision on his part. Yeah, he'll be fine for the moment. Basically, when we knock him down, we should get a fair amount of prestige out of it. But let's just deal with some of this. Ah, good. My heir has changed to Prince Wilhelm. He's also getting Lithuania, and not Pomerania, though. Because the Pomeranians are kind of bitches, to be quite honest. Oh, that was a bit of lag right there. Yeah, so we don't really have an army in a position to attack. What do you call it? The guy. Have we not taken all of these things yet? We've got the one in Corsica. We've got the one in Rome. We've got the one in Orvieto. We've got the one there, and now we've got the one there. That should be all of the trade posts. Wait, that's the Irish guy. Well, apparently not. Alright, let's just go beat his armies up. When at first you don't succeed. He moved back. Now he's heading to Soderman land. We'll catch him. Good. This one is asking for more appropriate accommodations. Alright. No reason to be mean to people. And his lands are pretty far apart, aren't they? Eh. We can deal with him at any point. Whereas Irish are getting a bit uppity. We are going to wait out this siege, though, and then deal with them. At most, that's, what, 7,500 men? We can take that with this army. No drama. Speaking of drama, here's our battle. And, yeah. Pretty convincing victory. We're going to chase them down, of course. And then probably head up to Brescia, I guess? Or we may say, well, you know, we beat you up a bit. That's cool. But now we're going to go and deal with Whirl. And these guys. He's not going to accept the loss yet. That's alright. He's perfectly within his own, reasoning not to. Where the hell did they raise men from? From Aland? Weird. We didn't catch them, by the way, but we will definitely catch these guys. Oh yeah, that's a nice quick movement. Stop it. Okay, what else do we have? Anything? Nope. That's all fine. Right, the law. We could try bribery. We have enough money. You know what? We're gonna try some. We're gonna try some more reasonable bribery than that dude. What about the Duke of Baden? No, we already bribed him. You can't double bribe someone. Excuse me. Lower Lorraine, perhaps? Nah, you know what? We're going to have this thing where we release the guy that we're about to imprison. No reason to do anything else. I'm still impressed by this guy's combat mod, seriously. So huge. That's what she said. Okay, so this battle, done, wipe out, nice and easy, and we just head on over here and defeat the other army right here. Tirgo Vestair has converted to the Catholic faith. Good. Yeah, we need to go and deal with that rebellion fairly quickly, because otherwise, well, they'll get their ticking war score, won't they? So we'll send this army over there, leave the Italian front alone for a little bit. We'll be back. Just like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, another convincing victory up north. And we're going to assault this place because they raised troops out of it. Potentially a bad move on their part. Now, are there any baronies in this stuff? Oh god, there aren't, are there? That's going to be a major pain in the ass for dividing it up in a moment. Come on. Give me everything. Keep is being built in Andax. Someone died in childbirth. Come on. There we go. And this last one, excuse me. Give up. Nope. Alright, well let's try and smash that army there then. And I believe, yep, we're going to build castle fortifications in Andax. Now have a look at this. Our castle fort level in Munchen is 7.5 and it's defended by a huge amount of troops. If anybody can get through that quickly, well, we've lost well before then, haven't we? We're going to beat up this Irish army. Very quick, very swift. Excuse me. We'll definitely catch them. Wow. This guy's got a pretty good martial skill, but our flank should help us. Also, our raw numbers. Ah, you prick. The King of Upland here has decided that he was going to lose, and he was. Like, he'd lost the war, but he then converted to the Catholic faith. Well, you know what I think about that? I think the Pope might have something to say about that. In a moment. We've got other casus belli to go with. In particular, we can get all of that. God, that's irritating. Like, really irritating. I hate it when they do that. It's one of the worst possible things. Just like, oh, well, you were at 96% war score, so, I'm gonna give up in a way that, you know, makes it useless to you. This guy isn't giving us any war score, but he is a prince, so 70 gold. Not bad. And we'll chase these guys back into Maine, replace the dead leader of this flank. Nah, Wolfgang will do fine. He's a holy warrior, but it doesn't matter too much. Ah, that is so irritating. I mean, now technically I could be all like, well, off of vassalization, and he might be fine with it, but he probably won't be. We really didn't need that 70 gold, but, well, you know, why not? Money's money, isn't it? And we captured this guy. 10 gold. And some nice easy sieges. We don't have to besiege the Barony of Beaumont because we own it. We've owned it for a very long time. But let's punch through. No reason not to. Our factions are completely under control here. Even the Independence faction is at only 13%. Ah, this is so irritating here, though. And yeah, we're gonna punch through this one as well. Unless he's going to give up? Nope. Not going to give up. That's fine. Stop it. And 100%. Thank you. And we got this guy as our vassal. He's not a very good vassal. He wants control of the barony of Beaumont, that's why. So we'll give him control of the barony of Beaumont. He deserves that. That's actually part of his stuff. And we have a Casus Belli on Patau. For people who don't matter. This army shall head down to Italy. And deal with those Italians. While this one here deals with the rebellion. They will assault this place when they get their siege weaponry together as well. This child needs a guardian. My aunt. Well, she's doing pretty good at diplomacy, so let's educate her with a diplomat. We can also imprison King Johann of Bohemia. Oh, now this is good. We wanted to imprison King Johann of Bohemia, but we're going to wait a little while. His plot isn't going to end, and I'd like to get all of these wars out of the way before I start attacking the King of Bohemia and Lotharingia. No point having too many wars than even I can deal with. Yeah, we're going to attack this place. Straight through. Bang. Nice. And that's given us 45% just for that place. That's a fair amount. Maybe we can catch this army down here too. We've got another guy on the College of Cardinals. So that's still just one guy, but he is now Preferatus. Huh. Don't know how he's Preferatus, but he is. That's cool. What that means is that his long reign modifier stays, or should stay. If anything is logical, it will stay. Yep, cool. And I'm going to resist my foul urges to torture this lovely girl. Apparently we're missing an army commander. Not anymore. Oh, and we've actually gotten 100% war score. Done. So we just took all of that. Unfortunately, all of these places are utter shit. Single barony county holdings. Like, you've got to be kidding me, right? Single barony county holdings? Baldwin, are you German? Yes. Congratulations, Baldwin. Well, apparently we don't have the ducal title for that place. Let me just check that. No, we don't have a ducal title for that place. Does anybody? No. It could be created. You know what? We're going to create the ducal title. And yes, I know. All that sort of stuff. That gives us de jure claims on those two places. This one's more important because that's held by an Orthodox guy. And we're going to then re-find that guy, Baldwin, and say, "Grats, buddy. You're a duke." Now this army here can go up. Well, actually, it'll have to come down to here. We'll deal with this rebellion, get it out of the way, and then see about imprisoning my brother. Okay, this guy created a duchy. That's cool. What was it? This one here. Ah, excellent. Yeah, now we're winning the rebellion. All good. Now, if you don't have retinues and you want to inspire a rebellion in your guys, this guy's got an even more martial ability. Jesus. Jesus is pretty good for him, huh? But yeah, if you are a little wary about, you know, where you're placing your men and all that sort of stuff, like in regards to... Of course we lost that. Basically, if you want to do the thing that I'm doing with my retinues and putting them on or nearby places that we're going to get to rebel, and then using that as a sort of a first strike sort of thing, you can still do that with levies. If you're forcing somebody to declare war on you instead of you declaring war on them, you can have your levies raised, it doesn't matter. It just costs you money, and opinion, of course. Okay, still there, and not there yet, but, you know, we'll work on that. This will also let us divvy up the king titles back to my son. Don't think I can actually have him educated yet. Yeah, he actually needs to be 6 years old, and I will probably personally educate him. Because I've got a diplomacy stat, so that's fine. These guys actually need to head back down to Lucca to smash that army and retake the trade post. And these guys should beat up that army and then go there. We're just so close to this damn thing. Like, really, so close. Saxony, will you take a bribe? Yep. But will you take a bribe and vote on it? Like, you know, seriously? Come on. I just gave you $100. Vote for me. We're assaulting this place. And we'll be assaulting this one too. Trade posts back under our control. We'll just head down there and beat them up. Okay, we've got the chance for a claim in Burlad. We can afford it. We'll take it. Done. Now I want you to be putting a claim down in Belgorod. So yeah, it's very expensive stuff, but it's alright. We have 2 men on the college. No longer are we preferatus, though. Come on, vote for Prince Conrad here. I mean, he's a Littlefinger and everything. Ah, good, he did vote for our law. So how is that going? 121, okay. Honestly, the little thing we're doing here with imprisoning this count and releasing him should get us something. It should get us at least a couple of votes. Okay, we lost the siege down here in Rome again, so we'll go back down there and beat up some more dudes. Ah, there we go. We've won this siege. Well, not siege, the fight. Done. How many titles do you have? 2? You know what? You can keep those. And I'll release you from prison because I am so merciful. Now, this army here, let me check on my retinues. Still over it, but only slightly. This army here can come up and fight up here. This one here will come down and deal with Bulgaria. Because we are going to be going to war with Bulgaria for some stuff at some point. Actually, not right now. Not right now. Do we have reasons on Ruthenia? We do. What reasons? Turov and Verbetsk. Well, Verbetsk could be good, because it's stuck in the middle of goddamn nowhere, so we'll head up there and take that. Excuse me. Meanwhile, Italy, right? King Johann of Bohemia has declared on the Count of Praha. Okay, so this is an internal war. It's not going to matter too much because we're going to be arresting this dude. Actually, yeah, that's what we should be doing. These guys shouldn't be moving, so let's get this arrest offer underway. No, he's raised his flag in rebellion. Absolutely fine. We actually anticipated that. That's why we got a bunch of our dudes together. Get rid of that. The guy we imprisoned has now approved of our law. So close. This may also help us beating up this king guy because it'll count as defeating a major rebellion. Which is good for us. Okay, these guys need to head back up here towards Parma, I want to say. Oh, we'll have them hit Genoa. Also, Corsica is now part of Bohemia, so it's not too big a deal. We will win this. No, very seriously, not too much of a way that we could ever lose this rebellion. We wouldn't have started it if we could lose it. Right? That just makes sense. Excuse me. How are we doing with Sweden, by the way? Whoops. Mitislaval has converted to the Catholic faith. We got another approval of that law. Oh, look how close we are. Luki has converted to the Catholic faith. One more of you bastards. One more. That's all I need. Why do you hate me? He wants control of Sticht and Zeeland. Ah, but he's actually part of Burgundy, so I don't care about him. Now, Sweden. One more. We need one more county. We'll get that from this guy here if we need to. We don't need to really even be concerned about this guy gathering like men together because he just doesn't have the forces to contest with us, the Bohemian. I mean, he'll besiege some of our places and all that sort of business, but whatever. Stop your murder plot. I'd like to have it over before the end of the episode, but that's unlikely to happen, considering how fast that is approaching. And even though we're winning this, and we're going to win it, let's not, dispose of the fact that, well, we're at war with two kingdoms. It takes time to do that. This guy still thinks he's hot shit. Alright. Well, I just smashed Genoa off you then. I wish I knew where his other holdings were that we apparently have part of in our realm. Because we're not getting a ticking war score here. It's kind of irritating. I might just forget about the trade post and just occupy his shit. Andex's fortifications are complete, so now we can save up for a barracks. And yeah, we'll press that fight. Nice. And we've successfully kidnapped some more people. Well, one more person who can't be ransomed. Wonderful. And 50 tech points. I'd like it in military. It went to economy, that's fine. Jeez, all these people dying of great pox. Great pox is syphilis, by the way. Yeah, let's get this Italian war over and done with. Great. The sooner we get it over and done with, the sooner we can send this army up here and, you know, really kick some shit in. Excuse me. So if we win this, we'll basically imprison the guy and he'll be a traitor, so we can do with him what we want. Within reason. I mean, we can't just kill the bloke. That would be uncalled for. And yeah, this town did have a lot of men, but it has a shit fort level, so I'm not too hard up on attacking it. And there's a trade post here as well, so let's just grab that. Nice and easy. Accept defeat. He will accept defeat. Wonderful. In fact, he'll accept it so hard that he's going to send us. There we go. And now, no trade posts in these ones. So we're hoping that the Pisans get to work and make some trade posts. It's all on them now. We've given them what the chances that they need. I mean, seriously, how hard is it? Can we bribe Gilrea here? Yeah, it's an expensive bribe, but it might work. Hey, it worked! Okay, now everybody hates us again, of course. Yeah, look at that. Little bit of hatred, actually. Not as much as I anticipated. And we're at medium crown authority. So we could technically do seniority, but we're not going to because that's fucking stupid. Yeah, that's good. That's just another step on the way towards Primo. It's good. It's what we needed. And so now our war with the Bohemian king is more to do with getting land for our son and keeping it in the family than it is to do with getting more opinion. Because we can fuck around with counties and ducal titles as much as we want with the Pope, but we can't do the same thing with kingdoms. It just doesn't work like that. We do almost have these places though, so that's good. And I'm not worried about their siege up here on Kaliz. This fellow is attempting to have us killed. Well, not killed, he's attempting to adventure into our realms. 37%, that's not great, is it? So, let's see, we have 19 by ourselves. We get 17 out of this dude, and maybe, let's count it out. So 17 from this guy brings us to, let's call that 20% there, by the way. 17 brings us to 37. I think he's the only one who will actually agree. 37 plus 18 from this guy gets us to 55. And then that would be 72. And then let's just call both of these 26 together. So 72 plus 26 is going to be 98. Yes. Okay, we can do this. It'll cost bribes, but we can still do this. Also, we have a lot of money, so, you know, bribes are fine. My bribes are absolutely fine. Particularly when we're just bribing courtiers for, 20 gold each. That is cheap as shit. Good, good. And this one? Oh, she still won't join. You lied to me. Well, let's get a couple more dudes on board. Really? Well, you lied to me as well. Let's have a more in-depth look at the next one. Okay, he's good. Anybody else? No, that looks like it. Okay, let's see how much plot power we get out of that. Good. Good. A few more. Victory at Zabetsk. So that means we can ransom some fellows back. No, won't accept any of them. Oh well. Come on, you two have to give us what we want. Okay, we're good. We're at the amount, and we still have 2 years, so that's fine. Jihad for Armenia. It's declared on the Basilius. He may call us in on it, because, he's Catholic. And that's fine. However, it is basically the end of the episode now, so yeah, we're going to call it there. So, if you've got any questions or comments, as usual, leave them below. Be happy to respond to those for you. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a like, and if you would like to see more, please hit that subscribe button. But, in the meantime, I've been Sub. You've been yourselves. Later.